Welcome to the Political News Report, politicalnewsreport.com. You may have heard of the social credit system that is being put into place in China. If not, I have for you a 2018 article here from Zero Hedge that gives us the rundown. China is developing a digital dictatorship to exert control over its 1.4 billion citizens. For some, social credit will bring great opportunities. For others, punishment. The Communist Party's plan is to monitor its citizens 24/7 and rank them on their behavior, as the dystopian social ranking system will be fully operational by 2020. According to Australian Broadcasting Corporation, an active pilot program has already assigned a score to millions of people across China. More than 200 million surveillance cameras, as of the date of this article, are using artificial intelligence and facial recognition software that adds or subtracts social points based on physical and digital behavior. The data collected from the vast network of cameras is blended with information collected from individuals' government records, medical, financial, and even internet browsing histories. People's scores can oscillate from good to bad in real time, dependent on the person's behavior, but also the people they associate with can affect scores as well. And just to drive the point home, here's another article from Zero Hedge on the same subject. China's terrifying social credit system has already blocked 11 million from taking flights. China's terrifying social credit system, which is a rating assigned to each citizen based on government data regarding their economic and social status, has effectively blocked more than 11.14 million flights and 4.25 million high-speed train trips at the end of April 2018, according to a senior government official. This is a form of passive punishment where misdeeds such as late credit card payments, criminal record, jaywalking, using fake IDs, refusal to sign up for required insurance, and failure to pay taxes could result in a travel ban for an extended period. The penalty for misdeeds went into full effect in May of 2018. And now our main article from fastcompany.com, August 19th, 2019. Silicon Valley is building a Chinese-style social credit system. According to this article, a parallel system to the Chinese social credit system is developing in the United States, in part as the result of Silicon Valley and technology industry user policies, and in part by surveillance of social media activity by private companies. According to this article, insurance companies can base premiums on what they find in your social media posts. Airbnb can disable your account for life for any reason it chooses, and it reserves the right not to tell you the reason. And Uber will ban you if your average rating by the Uber drivers is quote-unquote significantly below average. Also, a dishonorable mention for a company called Patron Scan. This company sells products designed to help bar and restaurant owners manage customers. You go to a bar or restaurant and they scan your ID into the Patron Scan system. A so-called public list is shared among Patron Scan customers. The company maintains a list of quote-unquote objectionable customers designed to protect venues from people previously removed for things like fighting, sexual assault, drugs, theft, and other bad behavior, according to their website. But the bar owners and managers decide what kind of behavior will be included in the Patron Scan list, although the company does have an appeals process. But it's up to the company to grant or deny those appeals. And if you'll notice in this picture, not only is this person's ID being scanned, but they're taking a picture of this person too. And one more article just to drive the point home. This from Activist Post. Social credit comes to U.S. shores, consumers denied services based on shadowy security ratings. Now, this article discusses how an NSA whistleblower was unable to make credit card purchases not because of her credit score, but because of her quote-unquote security score, which was issued by a shadowy third company. Did you hear that? NSA whistleblower is not even being limited by the government in her action. It's actually some company that is getting in on basically what seems to me harassment of this woman. By the way, that shadowy company is called Sift Science, and surprise, surprise, was founded by former Google employees. As always, the links to all of these sites and articles will be provided in the show notes for your own perusal. Now, I know I can get kind of ranty in these videos, but I really don't need to this time. If we go back to the Fast Company article, it highlights why this private social credit system that is creeping up on all of us is actually worse than the Chinese social credit system. Social credit systems are an end run around the pesky complications of the legal system. Unlike China's government policy, the social credit system emerging in the U.S. is enforced by private companies. If the public objects to how these laws are enforced, it can't elect new rule makers. While I'm not one to put too much faith in governmental solutions, there may be hope in that our elected leaders appear to be waking up to the threat that tech giants like Apple, Facebook, and Google, and these other companies that we've never even heard of, pose, as this article from Reuters, a recent article from Reuters indicates. Apple, Facebook, Amazon, Google emails demanded in U.S. House panel probe. And what this is about is this is an antitrust probe of big tech that our leaders have undertaken in Congress. And as the article points out, there's also 50 state attorneys general that are looking into whether Google abuses its market power in advertising as well. Not that I think that our leaders are actually concerned about the liberty or privacy of the American people. The White House and Congress have made it quite clear over the 21st century how little they actually care about our liberty or privacy, regardless of their party affiliation. But America's elected leaders do seem to be concerned, and I think at the very least they may be motivated by the threat that today's tech giants pose to their power and to them personally. Nonetheless, in this situation, that can be an area of mutual interest, and they might actually do something to rein in this dystopian behemoth that threatens to enslave us all. On that note, links will be in the show notes as always. And friends, I hope you found this informative and useful. If you have, click the like button and share it on social media. Also, click the subscribe button if you haven't already. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. And remember, the political is personal.